everybody. Welcome, welcome. My name is Kim from Yesterday's Tomorrow's, and guys, welcome to my kitchen. Yay, I'm so excited to be here today. Today I'm on my segment of Craft Around the Clock, and it is part of our cooking segment of Cooking on Fridays with Craft Around the Clock. I believe this is the last Friday for this, but we will be having more and more different things coming up the pike. I know our sweet friend Tracy Campbell has new and exciting things coming up, so be on the lookout for it. All right, guys, so let's get going. We're going to do some fun cooking things today. We're going to do some of my family favorites. We will be using canned biscuits. Hello, Carrie. Hello, Marianne. Hello, Georgia. Thanks for coming to my kitchen, everybody. Thanks for joining me here today. Besides crafting, one of my favorite things to do always is to cook. I love to cook. I love to bake. But today we're going to do some of my family recipes, that one of the ones that I always have Thanksgiving at my house. Hello, Marlene. And if I didn't have these on the menu for the appetizers, my family would be very, very disappointed. So let's get going and let me show you what I do for one of my Thanksgiving appetizers. Hello, Susan. How are you? Okay, so these are called Meatball Sub Cupcakes, guys. So let's get started. You're going to be using... these are the crescent rolls. These are the Great Value. I've never used Great Value before, but I've always used, the Pillsbury, but I'm sure they're going to be fine. So use whichever ones you have on hand. This is all they had in the grocery store, but they're going to be good. Okay, so you're going to use these. And then what you're going to need a muffin pan. Just a plain old muffin pan. Hello, Glenda. Thank you, everybody. Welcome to my kitchen. All right, so let's get going with the recipe. Okay, so you need your crescent rolls. Then you need 4 ounces of cream cheese, which I have in here. So you want to take your cream cheese out and put it on your counter in the morning to get it softened up to make them. Otherwise, it's going to be too hard to mix, guys, all right? So I just take my cream cheese out in the morning, leave it on the counter, and then I put it in a mixing bowl. It's 4 ounces of cream cheese. Then you just now I eyeball it, guys. It says... I keep all my favorite recipes all in a binder, just so I always have them. And it calls for 1 teaspoon of Italian seasoning, so whichever kind you like. Thank you, Debbie. I love my apron too. I got it on Amazon, and I love it. So look, guys, this is 1 tablespoon. Eyeball it. It's fine. It has all the oregano and all that kind of stuff in there. There we go. 1 teaspoon of it. Then it doesn't call for garlic powder or granulated garlic, but I like it a little bit more garlicky. Hey, Tanya, how are you? Welcome to my kitchen, my friend. So I just sprinkle. My family likes garlic, so I'm just sprinkling a little garlic in it. The original recipe didn't call for it, but that's what I'm putting in there because I like the garlic taste in it. So you're just spreading it around just like so. Just get all the flavors. Now you could do this way, way ahead of time. Have this mixture all done and ready to go. So when you fill your tins up, your cupcake. We're doing 2 projects today, and I'm getting everything all mixed up. So when you're going to put your filling in, it'll be all done. All right. Then you just want to take mozzarella cheese. Hello, Diane. How are you? Lisa Hawkins. How are you, sweet friend? Thanks for joining, everybody. Guys, if you think somebody would care to see this video, please pass it on. There we go. Let me get my scissors out so I can cut it. I just get the supermarket's shortcut. If you want to shred your own mozzarella, by all means, go ahead. The only thing I wouldn't do in here, guys, I wouldn't use fresh mozzarella. It has too much water in it, and it might make a soggy dough, okay? So do not use the, you could either get the block of mozzarella or, the pre-shredded one, but I would not use fresh mozzarella. There's too much water in it. Okay, so then you want to take a cup of this. Now this is, I just want to make sure, did I get the pack? Yeah, this is 8 ounces, so this is a cup of mozzarella. Now I'm going to pour half of it in here, and half of it I'm leaving to sprinkle on the top. How it's going to look so nice when it's done, when you have the cheese sprinkled on the top. So then you just go and you just mix like this, just like that. I wish I had a little bit better setup here in the kitchen for you guys, but you're getting the gist of it. Just like that. Sprinkle it, spread it around. There we go. Okay, there we go. All mixed up. Hello, Tracy Campbell. How are you, sweet friend? Thank you for the cooking segments. I love doing them. I just love to cook. It's right up my alley. So these are, like I said, these are favorites at my house on Thanksgiving. I have Thanksgiving every year, and if I didn't have these, my family would be disappointed. So you can even make this the night before, guys. Probably the more, especially the Italian seasoning into the cream cheese would make it even better because the flavors would meld together. So you can make that the night before and be all ready to go. All right, let me just put that aside. Now we get our crescent rolls. And then it also goes for meatballs. So just get the frozen meatballs, but now they have the I think these are 1 inch or a half an inch. I get the bigger ones. These are the 1 inch meatballs. So when I first were making these, I didn't know there was a difference when you go into the food store, but there's a difference. They have 1 inch and 1.5 inch. Get the 1 inch. All right, so here we go. Hope this works. And Carol's from Northwoods in Wisconsin. Hello, everybody. What? Ooh, sometimes, it breaks apart easily, and sometimes it'll give you a heck of a time, but this is coming apart easy. Okay, so here's your crescent roll, and what you want to do is you want to roll it out and just pinch the edges together. That's all. Let me get my flour. Let me put a little flour down here. Oh, actually, you know what? I'm not going to use flour. I did change my mind. I'm just going to put a little parchment paper down. Hello, Emma. Hello, Lynn Terry Sawyer. How are you today? So try this recipe. It's so easy. It'll be a family favorite. And we have Mr. Fancy home today, guys. He's working from home today, and he loves these. So we're gonna get these in the oven. So they will be done by the time my segment is over for today, and maybe he can come down and try it, unless he's in a big executive meeting. I always tease him about that. A big executive meeting. Are you in a big executive meeting? All right. So anyway, so you just take your crescent roll just like that, and then you kind of want to, if you can see what I'm doing there, you want to pinch the edges together, just like, wait, let me get that. There we go. Smooth it out, and then pinch the edges together just like so. And this is going to, now this says it's supposed to make 12. It doesn't make 12. I don't know how small they make theirs, but mine doesn't make 12. So, sometimes it makes 6, sometimes it makes 9. So we're gonna see. Let's see. Hello, Carol. Hello. Oh, hey, hello, Roxanne. How are you, sweet friend? Thanks for joining today. I appreciate it. Thank you. How are you? There we go. So you're pinching the edges. When you do your crescent roll. If you can find the crescent rolls, sometimes they have them where it's already in a sheet. Just get the sheet. It just makes it a lot easier to do. Now I'm just kind of, how you do, you just kind of flatten it out a little bit just to make it spread out. There we go. There we go. So see how it's all together like that? That's what you're looking for. That's what you're looking for. So this is probably, I'm going to say this might make 6 or, it seems to me that this Great Value one is a little bit smaller than the regular, the Pillsbury one. So maybe it'll just make 6, but we'll see. We'll see. All right, so then you want to get your handy dandy, your pizza cutter. Okay, before I do that, get your thing and just spray it with your, I just have some canola spray. Well, thank you, Tammy, from the Stock Exchange. How are you doing, honey? All right, so just spray it. You don't want anything to stick, okay? It's just an ordinary cupcake pan. Now remember, these are called Meatball Sub Cupcakes. So let me see. So I'm thinking, let's see. Okay. Yes. So then you just want to cut it just like that with your pizza cutter. And these are gonna make, let's see, it should be, I should probably be able to get about 9 out of here. Let's see what happens. Or 8. There we go. And then just roll it up there. There we go. And this one right here. And let's see, there we go. Okay, there we go. And then all you want to do is take it. So she's down here if you guys can see. Let me move my dough out of the way. Let's push my dough up here and let's get this into your site. There we go. All right, now if I see a little hole like that, and you just want to take your dough and just press it into your muffin pan just like that. Can you see that? There we go. And you can take it and kind of just press it up the sides a little bit, just like so. There we go. Just like that. Whoop. Okay, Kim. And if it comes apart like that, just pinch it. That's all, and it'll get in there and it'll stick. Hold on, let me. There we go. And then push another one in there just like so. If it gets to the bottom and you see that it's not together again, just push it up just like that. There we go. Guess I didn't do such a great pinching thing. Just put it in there, pinch it when it's inside and then just push it up the sides. Can you see what I'm doing, guys? Just like so. That's it. It's so simple. It's so easy. There we go. And who else do we have on there? Hello, Sharon. How are you? Thanks, everybody. And then after this, okay, this is going to be the savory. And after we're done that, we are going to have a sweet, guys. Sweet and savory. So we're going to be doing, after this, we are going to be making a apple monkey bread. I know you guys had monkey bread, but did you ever have apple monkey bread? Oh, it's so delicious. It's absolutely delicious. There we go. See? See how easy that is to do, guys? Not hard, not hard. There we go. Some of my, I didn't do a good pinching method. You know, I think next time I'm going to stick with the Pillsbury. The Pillsbury crescent rolls. Guys, if you belong to Costco this week, or actually I think it's this month, you know how they have sales every month? They do have the crescent rolls on sale. So I will be heading down there and I'll be picking up my crescent rolls for Thanksgiving. But this is all they had, and I like the other ones better. I love them. Let me tell you something. I love Great Value. I think they have a lot of great food products that to me are the same as the well-made brands, but this one seems to be, I think I like the Pillsbury better, just the way it stays together and stuff, but that's okay. All right, so this made 6, 7, made 8. That'll be enough for me and my husband. Okay, so let's go. So what you want to do, take your mixture, just like so, and just put a little bit in the bottom of each one, just like that. So like I said, this mixture here, you can make it the night before, so this way, this is all done. And then just take it out of the refrigerator in the morning, so maybe it just might be easier for you to spoon into your cupcake thing here, but even if it's straight out of the refrigerator, I think it should be fine. But I like to do anything that I can make ahead of time, especially if you're having the holiday, right? You want to, the less you have to do that day, the better. So if you're getting up at 6 o'clock in the morning to put the turkey in. Hi, Dana. How are you guys? And I'm sorry if I'm missing any comments. I so apologize, but I will go back afterwards and I will answer anybody's questions if you have any. So remember, this cooking tonight this cooking segments will be going on till 6 o'clock. Well, yeah, 6 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. So be on the lookout for the other ladies. Everything that they're making today, I'm going to be looking out because I love to see what other people make. Because I love who doesn't love a new good recipe? All right, so your meatballs, use them as, just take them as there is. You don't have to defrost them. You don't they will cook from frozen. So you just put your meatball in there just like that. Look at that, guys. It's going to be so good. Getting hungry already? Mr. Fancy's right up there. Mr. Fancy, are you getting hungry? I told him, I said, if you're not on a phone call, come down and try these. He goes, I think I could do that. Good morning, Charlene. I know, right? This is, I'm telling you, it is yummy. It's yummy. All right, so then you just take the sauce of your choice, your favorite that you like to use. I always make my own, always, always, always. But I always like to keep a jar or you know, a few jars of some jarred sauce, just in case I need it for something. One of my favorites is Victoria. If you look on the, only because if you look on the container, it says, the only ingredients on here are olive oil, fresh garlic, basil, onions, and sea salt and spices. That's it. There's no sugar in here. There is nothing. This tastes to me, excuse me, I gotta get a spoon. This tastes to me the closest to homemade that I can find. So I love the Victoria sauce, but you do the sauce that you like. Okay, so see what you're doing? You're just taking some sauce, pouring it over the meatballs, a spicy meatballs. Now you got your oven preheated at 375. This is gonna go in for 20 minutes or so. Everybody's oven's different, guys, so just you know, keep looking at it. Once you see that the dough is all brown and ready to, I think it's you know, it's pretty much ready to go. These meatballs are pre-cooked, so you don't have to worry about raw meat. There we go. So let's get those in there, just like so. Now you want to just sprinkle a little bit more cheese over. Who doesn't love cheese? You just had that for lunch? Oh my God. Now these guys, you can freeze these. Now I never did, but people say that they have made them and they have frozen them and they have reheated them. So you can. I never have any left over to freeze, so I couldn't tell you. But they say you can, after you make these, if you have any left over, you can freeze them and reheat them for another day. So that's just an FYI, but I never have any left over. Now here, my family, we like a lot of cheese, so let's put a lot of cheese on, guys. There we go. Okay, so let's get these in the oven. And it's 375 for 20 minutes. And there we go. I'm gonna let me set my timer. Okay, there we go. And they should be ready by the time my segment's over. Okay, so now let's get started on the second recipe. Now that's our savory. Now we're gonna make our sweet, which is gonna be, let me get out of this, all the stuff out of the way, which is going to be our apple monkey bread. Okay, guys, there we go. So let me get all this stuff out of the way. Okay, we're all set. So let me get, now for this you need, of course, you guys made monkey bread before, but this is apple monkey bread and it's so delicious. This is another one of my family favorites, so I had to show you. Okay, so you just take the graham biscuits. You're gonna need 2 of those. There we go. You're gonna need your 2 pan. No judging. This is my favorite. Let me tell you something. This has been well loved. Thank you, Georgia. It is yummy. This is so well loved. I can't part with it. It just bakes so well. Everything comes out clean. This is Farberware. I've had it for umpteen years, so no judging. It's not dirty. This is clean. It's just that this is just years and years and years and years and years of spraying it with stuff, so that's what it is. Alrighty, so let's get going. Okay, so now we have our baggie, just like this. Okay, so actually we gotta put something on the stove, so let's get that done first. Okay, so in here, we have 4 tablespoons of melted butter, guys. 4 tablespoons of melted butter. Then you can take your fruit filling. Any one you want. You can use blueberry. I like the apple. You can use strawberry. You can use cherry. But you need 1 21-ounce can. Now, this is great value. This I love. Great value canned fruit filling. I have to tell you, now this is great. So, like I said, some things on great value aren't, but this is great. So I like the apple. You can use blueberry, strawberry, cherry, whichever one you like. Now, because of the apples, you know, they're big slices, I like just to take my scissors. They're clean. These are only my kitchen shears. They don't get used for anything else. And I like to cut them up. And I just go like that. I don't want big slices of apples in there. I just want small slices of, you know, small chunks of apples. So I just take my shears just like that, and actually, hold on. Let me pour it in here in the melted butter. Now this is 4 tablespoons of melted butter that I have in there. There we go. If I can't get down all the way to the bottom, so let me pour that in here and do it in there like that. There we go. Come on, apple. There's another one that doesn't, it doesn't want to get cut up. Get in there, apple. Come on. There we go. All right, now let me just take my scissors, just like so. Let me show you what I'm doing. So there's our apples in there. And I'm just taking my scissors and I'm just cutting them up. So who do we have here? Hello, Kathy. Thanks for joining, everybody. Welcome to my kitchen. If you just came on, I'm Kim from Yesterday's Tomorrow's, and I'm in the segment of crafts in the kitchen. Oh, it's so much easier just to cut them with the scissors, guys. If you have a food processor or something like that, you might want to do that. But gosh, you know what? Half the time I don't use my food processor because who wants to clean it? It's a pain in the neck. Do you agree? Sometimes just to do a small little job and you're taking that out just to, and then when this, all you have to do is really run this underneath water with a little soap and you're done. Okay, so then this is going to go on the oven in with a little bit of, I'm going to put a little bit of cinnamon in there. Who doesn't love cinnamon and apples, right? Even though there's going to be more cinnamon in the mixture of the dough, but can't get enough cinnamon. All right, so I'm going to sprinkle a little cinnamon in there because I love cinnamon. If you don't like so much cinnamon, you can leave it out. All right, so I'm sprinkling that with cinnamon. Then I'm just taking my spatula. I'm going to stir it up. Now this is going to go on the heat for just to bring it to a low boil, guys. That's all you want to do. Maybe 2 to 3 minutes, and then you're just going to be removing it from the heat. All right, so let me get this on my stove. I'm going to put it on a low boil, get that going. All right, while that's going, oh, hey, Shelly. I met you last night. Thanks so much for joining me. Hello, Leanne, my sweet friend. How are you? I didn't see you sneak in here. Thank you so much for coming on. I appreciate you. I know I had a great time on Deb's page last night with Deb Art and Grace VIP. I thank her for the invite. I had a ball. I had such a good time. All right, so now what we're going to do is now we're going to take our graham biscuits, and you need to cut these into quarters, so let's get that done while that is on the stove, heating up. And like I said, you just want to bring it to a low boil. Everything's working for me today. Everything's popping open real quickly. One day, guys, did I struggle with this. It wouldn't open for anything. And I was home alone. I'm like, I couldn't even have anybody, my husband or my son, come and help me. I'm like, oh, I can't get this open. All right, guys, so you know the drill with this, okay? Now I use my pizza cutter, and you just want to cut them. You just want to cut them into fours, just like so. All right. Actually, you could do it. You could do 2 at a time, and then just pull them apart, just like that. You could even, if you wanted to, you could probably just do it with those shears like I had. If you washed them up, you could just do it that way. But you want to use 2 cans, and it'll fill up the whole bundt pan that you're using. All right. Oh, guys, I wish you had smell-o-vision. That's Meatball Sub Cupcakes. Smell delicious. They smell so good. One of these days, I don't know my lifetime, but I'm sure there probably will be smell-o-vision. Okay, there we go. So just get these cut up. And then we're going to put our cinnamon butter sugar mixture over here. That's what I'm saying. This is going to have cinnamon in it too. But I like a lot of cinnamon, so I actually also added it to my apple mixture. Okay, so now you got your second one. Ah, thank you, Shelly. I appreciate it. Well, there we go. Pink is one of my favorite colors. I love pink. Pinks and greens are what I love. Okay, there we go. Alrighty, so let's put those aside. And if you wanted to cut your biscuits up a little bit smaller, you can do that too. Now remember, when you're doing these, and I already put it in there for my meatballs, when you're making one of these, make sure in your oven you have a sheet pan or something on the very bottom rack, just in case this kind of bubbles up and oozes over. You don't want to have a mess in your oven. How do I know? FYI, oh yikes. I've had that happen before, and you guys know what a mess that is to clean in your oven. So I already have a sheet pan already in the bottom of my oven, just in case the cheese or the sauce bubbles over or my my crescent rolls. We don't want that to happen. Okay, let me see how my, oh, it's looking good. I just want to check on my apples. My apples are looking good. Looking delicious. And that's another thing, if you have smell-o-vision, these apples and cinnamon, you can smell that too. There we go. So we're doing a sweet and a savory. This is the sweet. We got the Meatball Sub Cupcakes in the oven now. Okay, so there we go. Oh, look how nice they look. Okay, so now we are going to take, let's see, what does it call for? Even though, yeah, I make this all the time, if I don't have the, FYI, if I don't have my cheat sheet in front of me, even when I'm making it, if I make it 1,000 times, because I will know I'm notorious for forgetting an ingredient, I make sure I always have it near me, and this way I do not forget anything. All right, so let's see. And so now in here, in this bowl, we're going to put, okay, let me get my sugar. Okay, so now in here, you're going to put 1/4 cup of sugar. And let me get that out. Here we go. Okay, so this is a cup. So, hold on. Whoop, hold on. There goes my apples are bubbling. My apples were boiling, so now they're off the heat. So you see that didn't take long. There we go. I filled up my sugar thing the other day and filled it up so much that I couldn't get in there. Okay, 1/4 cup of sugar. Sprinkle that over. Then you need 1/4 cup of flour. I'm gonna get my flour out. Okay. There we go. And let's get 1/4 cup of flour. There we go. Move out of the way. This is 1/4 cup of flour. Just like so. Now this will not be done by the time we're off. Sorry, ladies, but I will post a picture and you can see how yummy and scrumptious that it's gonna look. Okay, now this calls for half a teaspoon of sugar. I mean, half a teaspoon of cinnamon. No way, it needs more than that. But I just eyeball, guys, look. I just eyeball it because I like the sugar. Apples and cinnamon, they go good together. So if you can see, there we go. I'm just eyeballing it, just like so. There we go. And let's just get a spatula and let's stir this all around. Just like that. Because you want to get them coated on every piece of dough that you have on there. You want the sugar. And then we're also going to add butter to this too, guys. And it calls for, just want to make sure, and it's calling for 2 tablespoons of butter. Okay, so we're gonna have to melt that in the microwave. There we go. So you just want to stir it, and if you can see right here, see now it's all coated with all the mixture. Hello, Juanita. How are you? Thanks everybody for joining today. Yay! There we go. And just get it all coated. I see some on the bottom. See some of that yummy sugar, cinnamony goodness on the bottom. Still hanging out there. Gotta get that all mixed in. Because you want to make sure guys, we're all family. Let me just do it with my fingers. Just like I do it at home. My hands are totally clean. They're all good to go. Nothing works better than your fingers, guys. I don't care what they say. You don't mix you mix the best with your fingers. We're all family here. So I just want to make sure, because you want to make sure that each one is totally coated with the mixture, guys. There we go. Okay. All right, so that's done. All right, so then let me show you. Now here is our apple mixture. Okay, let me give that a stir. Just like so. There we go. Now you don't want this super duper hot, especially with the sugars that are in the fruit mixture. You know, it does get really hot. That's why you have to keep it off the heat for just a couple minutes. Okay, so while that is cooling down, now we're just going to get our butter. Okay, So let me get that in a container. Hold on, guys. I'm right here. There we go. Sorry about that. I usually am flipped the other way around so everything is closer, but it is raining out and it's dark. And my lighting wasn't so good when I'm coming the other way, so I apologize that I have to keep moving like this in my kitchen. Otherwise, I'm facing where I can reach everything, but not today. All right, so 2 tablespoons. Now, it says 2 tablespoons, but I don't think that's enough. So I'm putting 4 tablespoons. And we're just gonna mix it. And what you want to do is you're going to pour it over here and you coat it. Yes, God-given tools, right, guys? As long as, and we're all family. We're all family here. I'm with fancy friends, craft around the clock. And I find nothing mixes well. I mean, it's like I make a meatloaf. How do you mix a meatloaf with a spoon? You just can't. So anyway. Alrighty, so let's move that. So now I'm using a bundt pan. We're going to spray the bundt pan with our spray too. Okay, let's get the butter mixture out. Let me take a quick peek, guys, at our... Ooh, they're looking good. There we go. Okay, so you got our butter, just like that. All right, got our butter. There's a piece of butter that's wants to not be melted. Okay, so now we're just going to pour that around, just like so, on our dough. There we go. 1, 2, 3. Now this, I'll do with a spoon, just so I don't get totally drenched butter fingers, but I guess that wouldn't be so bad, right? All right, so then, see guys, we're just going like that, just getting it all in there. Whoa, dough overboard. There we go. And what's that really doing is any of that cinnamon sugar goodness that's on the bottom, it's making it get all the way down in there. Okay, let's move this. Now we're gonna put our apples in here. Okay, take your apples. Now take your apple mixture, now that it has cooled, and put that down in there, just like so. Guys, I wish you could smell this. It smells so good. Apples and cinnamon. Oh, yikes. Okay, so now see what I'm doing now? You're just mixing it all the way through. So the apples and the cinnamon and the sugar, all that gets mixed in all with the dough. Guys, this is really good. Like I said, you can use any kind of fruit you like. If you like blueberries, I really wanted to try with blueberries today, but I thought I had a blueberry thing, but I didn't. Can of blueberries, I guess I used it up, but because I love apple, and I do the apple all the time, so I figured blueberry would be good to try, but it ran out of apples. But I mean blueberry, but you can do anything you want. If you have peaches, you want to cut up your peaches. Hello, Felicia, how are you? You can smell it from there. Good. Oh my God. Hello, Mary from Ocean Breezes and Me. How are you doing, sweet friend? I'm sorry, guys, if I'm missing any of your comments. I do apologize. Okay, so if you can see, now that is really all mixed up. Hold on. Guys, do you mind if I just wash my hands off? I think I'm going to spill something because my hands are so gosh darn slippery. There we go. Like I said, I usually have my kitchen turned around a different way, but no lighting in the kitchen today through the window because of, we're getting that hurricane that came through Florida. We're not getting the hurricane force winds and all that, but we're getting the rain. So it's rainy and it's dark and it's damp here in New Jersey. Okay, so now I'm just taking my cooking spray just like that, and we're gonna give this a coating just like this, just so it doesn't, even though it has tons of butter, you do not want it to stick. And so this is how this gets to be like that. Thank you. Oh, Nicole is visiting. Yes, Nicole, thank you. Her name, Nicole, is visiting us. Oh, yes, she is visiting. And I wish she would, I hope she doesn't stay for a long visit. I hope she has a short visit with us. Right, Mary? You want a shortened visit. Some people you like to come in, that you like them to stay longer. Not Nicole. We want Nicole to come in and visit and leave. I think Nicole's leaving here. She's here now, but I don't think she's leaving till tomorrow afternoon. Oh my goodness. Hello, Shauna. Hello. How are you? Right? Tell Nicole she's overstaying her welcome. She's one of those guests that are overstaying her welcome. Yeah, she's not leaving here till tomorrow afternoon. So this is a good day to stay in your kitchen to cook good things. Try these recipes, guys. You will love it. I will post the recipe after it's done on my Facebook page, probably by tonight, hopefully. There we go. So you just spoon it in there. Can you see what's happening? Look at all that goodness, guys. Hello, Marilyn. How are you? Thanks for coming on today. Welcome to my kitchen. Thank you, everybody, for joining us today. I just love these cooking segments on Craft Around the Clock. Now, so happy that we have one recipe that you guys can at least see when it's done. Ooh, it's going to be done soon. All right, so then just make sure you get up all the goodness. We don't want to miss any of these apples. Now these are good. This is going to go into this is 45 minutes, guys. This takes 45 minutes at a 350-degree oven. 45 minutes. Then when it's out and you flip it upside down, I like to put a little bit of a glaze on there. And I do a supermarket shortcut, guys. You can take your powdered sugar and all that kind of stuff, or you can do your cream cheese icing. But guys, you know what I do? I get this, and it's cream cheese icing, right? I take a couple of scoops, put it in a bowl, just like this. Throw it in the microwave for 30 seconds, maybe, till it's all nice and melty. You don't want to get it too melty, but not melty, and then you drizzle it all over the top. Yum. So I'm all for a supermarket shortcut. So instead of me making my own cream cheese drizzle, this is what I do. Just take a couple of spoonfuls, throw it in your microwave, and pour it on. Just let it cool a little bit so it doesn't just run off, if that makes sense. It's done. Let's see. Oh my gosh. Let me see. Oh, they look delicious. Let's turn the timer off. Oh, they look so good. Okay, so let me turn that. That was a 375-degree oven. This is 350. So now I'm going to turn my oven down to 350. All right. I know. I'm coming, Mr. Oven. All right. So let's take our first recipe out. Guys, look. Don't they look delicious? Okay. Let's put this in there. Okay. Let me just set my timer for 50 minutes. There we go. And hold on. Let me get my cooling rack real quick. I don't want to put it on here without my cooling rack. But this is hot. There we go. Come on. This is one of my favorite things, guys. I got this on Amazon. It's in my Amazon shop. If you go on my Facebook page, in my Amazon store, I just love it. And these are it. Look how cute. Look how cute. And they smell like a meatball sub. Oh my gosh. Okay, so let's pop a few out. Let's put them on a plate and let's see what they look like. Okay, let's take a look. Let me get a plate out. Let me see, maybe if Mr. Fancy wants to come and try one. Let me see. Hold on, let me just get a paper plate. And you're in Ohio, but you are a Jersey girl. Yay! Carol, I have a friend who moved to Ohio. Her name is Grace, and she says, once a Jersey girl, always a Jersey girl. Hello, everybody. Oh, my pantry. Well, you don't want to see that. All right, so let me move it this way. There we go. And you can see. Let me scoot you down. There we go. Now you can see them. How did I get crooked? I don't know. There we go. I don't know how I got crooked. Okay. All right, let's pop one of these out. Oh, gosh. Look, guys. Let me show you. Look. Aren't they so amazing? I'm telling you, these are my family's favorite on the holiday. They're so easy to do. Look, look. Oh my gosh, delicious. Let me see. Let me call. What time is it? Let me call Mr. Fancy down, and let me see if he wants to try one of out. I just don't want him to burn his tongue. These are probably hotter than heck. But look, aren't they so adorable? Oh my God. Hold on. Let's see if Mr. Fancy can come down. Can you come down? Yeah. Come on, Mr. Fancy. Here he comes. He said he could come down for a minute and try one of these. They're one of his favorites. They're one of his favorites too. Oh, look at the cheese, guys. Oh, Come on, Mr. Fancy.
Oh, I smell our favorite holiday.
Say hello, Mr. Fancy.
Hello, everybody. How are you? Oh, man, these are great.
Look at these, honey. You can try them.
These are very good.
Taste the taste. They just came out of the oven, so be careful. They might be really super duper hot. What do you think?
I think I'm going to need another one.
All right. Well, if somebody says
these are really good.
You like them?
Yeah, give me two. I'll take it back.
One more?
No, that's
okay.
Good.
All right.
All right. I see you, everybody.
Bye, Mr. Fancy. Thanks for being my taste tester. He said they were delicious. He loves them. He loves them. Now, let me let you know what, guys. They're my taste tester. Usually my son is the taste tester, but now he's at college, so now my husband's the taste tester. Hello. Thank you, everybody, for saying hello to Mr. Fancy. Look, guys. Look, guys. Guys, I'm telling you, and I don't just say that, you have to make these. Make them for your family. They are the most delicious things, I'm telling you. They're like a meatball sub in the form of a cupcake. I kid you not. I kid you not. I know what makes it. That cream cheese thing. Sometimes when I first got this recipe, I'm like, oh, cream cheese in the bottom? Oh my God. It's the cream cheese that makes it, I'm telling you. Hello from West Virginia. Hello. Guys, I kid you not. Those are delicious. You got to try them. Oh my God, the Meatball Sub Cupcakes. They are so good. I will be posting the recipe on my page tonight, but they're just made with the crescent dough, frozen meatballs of your choice. Just remember to get the ones that are the 1 ounce. They have half ounce ones or the 1 ounce. You want to get the 1 ounce. The half ounce ones to me are a little bit too small for these. The meatballs get kind of lost in it. So you want the 1 ounce meatballs. Oh, doesn't cream cheese makes everything better? I agree. I agree. So guys, I hope you try this. And so we got the apple monkey bread in the oven now. So we had our savory, we got our sweet in the oven, and I will take pictures of the apple monkey bread when it comes out of the oven. So thank you, everybody, for joining me in my kitchen. I appreciate you coming by. We're gonna be doing this more often. I love being in here. My craft room and my kitchen are my two favorite areas in my home, and I love for you to join me there. All right, everybody, have a great weekend. I'm gonna be in an event on tomorrow, so I hope you can join me in my event. I would appreciate you joining me there. Bye, everybody. Love yous all, and happy cooking in your kitchen. Bye, everyone.